Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary, only many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this, and nothing more." Distinctly I remember it was in the black December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from the book surcease of sorrow, sorrow from the lost Lenore. For the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here for evermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with the fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This is it, and nothing more." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer.
"Sir,"
said I,
"or madam?"
"Truly your forgiveness I implore, but the fact is I was napping, and you gently came so rapping, and you faintly came tapping at my chamber door. That scarce was I heard you, here I opened wide the door, darkness there, and nothing more." Deep into that darkness peering, long there I stood wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence wasn't broken, and the darkness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore." This I whispered, and it echoed moment back, the word, "Lenore." Merely this, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, surely I heard them a-tapping somewhat louder than before. Surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what threat it is, and mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more. Open here I flung the shutter, wind with many a flirt and flutter. In there stepped the stately Raven, saintly days of yore. Not the least obstacle made it, he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord or lady perched above my chamber door. Perched upon a palace just above my chamber door, perched and sat there, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird begulling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern dome of the countenance it wore. Though thy crest be stone and shaven, thou, I said, art sure no craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me why the lordly name on night's plutonium shore. Quoth the Raven, "Nevermore." Much I marvel this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. But we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door. Bird of beast to sculpt the sculpture's bust above his chamber door, with such a name as Nevermore.
Lenore! Lenore! "Ah! Prophet!"
said I, "thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil. By that heaven that bends above us, and that God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden, if with crescent distant Aden, if thou shalt clasp a sainted maiden, whom the angels named Lenore. Clasp the rare radiant maiden, whom the angels named Lenore." Quoth the Raven, "Nevermore." Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked upstarting, give thee back into the tempest, the night's plutonium shore. Leave no black plume as a token of thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from thy heart, take thy form off my door. Quoth the Raven, "Nevermore." And the Raven, never flirting, still is sitting, on the pallid bust above palace, just above my chamber door. And his eyes, all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamp over her streaming throws the shadow on the floor, and thy soul from out the shadow lies floating on the floor. Shall be lifted nevermore.